Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on too so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. And follow me on Instagram for some cool pictures and posts and reminders of when I post videos and also some channel updates and whatnot. So I hope you've been liking the airport build that we've been doing the last few episodes, and today's episode 3 of that. You probably know, but I don't know how many episodes it's going to take. I'm going to try to finish it in today's episode, so we shall see. But we may have to leave some things off the table, like maybe some extra detailing and whatnot, you know. But yeah, I mean that's future Steven's problem in about half an hour. So, oh, what a great shot of the zoo with the cable cars going through it. All right, well, so. After last episode, I detailed a little bit around, and I did a couple things that I've kind of forgotten about, or I forgot to do last episode. So let's just look at what they are, and that is I added a parking lot. Here it is, because I forgot to do that last episode, and you've all seen parking lots. It's nothing special, right? So I just added it in, fenced it off, and I added some pathways in through here to support people parking out this way. And yeah, so I hope you liked the video. I haven't seen any comments or anything regarding it at the moment. I think I'll straighten this road out another time, but I don't want to waste your time with that because it's not so important to the airport build itself. So what have we done so far? We built a intercity bus hub, which has a monorail system that connects from here out to here, where it meets up with intercity trains and also domestic trains as well, which connects up to this station here, which, I mean, maybe this says like airplane times on it as well. I don't know. To our massive airport with a stupid parking lot. And then it connects to the domestic terminal as well. And this is probably going to be where we have some of our airport hotels and stuff. But again, this road is probably not going to stay. So we have the bare bones of what is a passenger airport, right? Well, what about cargo airports, Steven? Where would that go? How about behind it all, right? So a cargo airport is a very important part of any airport build. So that is what we're going to focus on today. And then we're also going to get some services as well. Services as well. Sorry. Just wanted to slur my words a little bit there. I don't know. Anyways, so let's hop back out. And like I said, we're just throwing in interchanges willy-nilly, because that's what we need to do to save time. So that's what we're going to do at the moment. We're going to save time, and in a future episode, we are going to redo all of the highways around here, and that's another episode with a different description. So we're going to take Highway 401 east and westbound. We're going to delete it. We're going to take a basic interchange. Yeah, I guess this one works. Just a basic little trumpet interchange, right? That's all we really need. And let's grab this. Let's go to our 3-lane highway, which is right here. And then we're just going to connect up like that. And then we're going to connect up like that. And boom. Perfect. Now we're just going to do some quick lane maths. So if you're new to this concept, lane mathematics is a term I don't know who coined it, but I heard it first from Biffa, who is the City Skylines YouTuber. And basically it's 3 lanes going into 2 plus 1. So you're having 1 lane come off, so you go down to 2. Same thing. So we have 1 lane coming into 4, so that's not cool. I had prop and tree anarchy on. I'll delete these trees momentarily. So you need to take a lane off, so you have 2 plus 1 going into 3. Alrighty, so let's just readjust a couple things. And let's get rid of some trees that were in the middle of the highway. So there we go. And like I've said before, I don't want to spend time focusing on fixing up the highways at the moment during what I am deeming an airport build, because I want to focus the attention on the airport itself and not on highways. But we'll do a couple things. So we'll slope this down to about here. Nice, and then we'll slope this down to here. Fantastic. And same thing. Actually, we can't really. Instead, I'm just going to move it. I'm going to grab both of these, and we're just going to pull them out. That is wonderful. And let's swing out to this. I'm going to grab that. We're going to go into elevated, and we're just going to readjust a couple things. Yeah, there we go. Not the smoothest thing in the world, but it works, right? And that is often all you can ask for. I'll raise that up a little bit. Okay, so let's lay down the cargo airports. I don't think we're going to get the cargo airport with... never mind. We can do it. I was going to say we can't get the cargo airport with the train, but I was thinking because we have the train line over here, but we actually have a train line right here that we can tap into. So that's what we'll do. All right. So we have a couple options on where to throw these. So we have quite the long extension. Oh, and I figured out the airport roads too, so I fixed it. So we have quite the long line out this way, so we could try to get it parallel like this. We could try and attach them so that these are the same runways. But I need it to be on this side or flipped around. So let's try and just place down this connection. So we'll just get a basic road. We'll make sure we have our road guidelines on. We do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a basic guideline out from here. And that way we are matching ourselves up with these two. Let's just go from a node. All right. And I'll draw in a couple so that we can kind of figure out where we want to put this airport. Do I want it on this side? I want the runway on this side. So this way, if we do it this way, I mean, these buildings are pretty low, but could an airplane go over top of that? I don't think so. So I think what we'll want to do... Ooh, actually, this kind of throws a big wrench in the system here. Because this has an air traffic control tower on it. So we can't line it up with this one. We'll have to place it somewhere where there's absolutely zero interference. Let's draw it down. I mean, honestly, when it comes to the game, you don't have to respect the assets at all. If it works, it works, you know? If I fits, I sits, so... it works. This actually isn't a bad spot for it, I think. So the air traffic control tower is quite a distance away. We have a solid rail connection in. And we're parallel. So, I mean, the air traffic controllers will have to do quite a good job at figuring out everything, but it is one of the most high-paying jobs for a reason, right? Alrighty, so we got this in place. These trucks will have to go through a checkpoint before they can even remotely get close to these. So that is one thing. The rail line, let's get the rail. So we're gonna go right up over here, and I'm pretty much just going to draw it out in a straight line like that. And let's now grab just nodes, please. Okay, And I'm just gonna grab that one too, and I'm gonna deselect the rail nodes. And let's just lower it. Okay, perfect. And then let's elevate these two. It looks like I selected a rail node by mistake, so we'll bring that up. Fantastic, all right. So I think that's probably not high enough. So let's go back into here. Let's find some nodes. These two are pretty good. Let's just hold Alt. Oh, sorry, Control is what I meant. Is it? No, it's nothing apparently. Yeah, it was Alt, but I guess you can't really do it too. Just make sure they're underneath the bridge that you're building. And let's just lower them together. Let's wait for these flying cars to readjust. Throw it on 3-speed. Let's wait for these trucks to come by. Oh, they got tons of clearance space. Okay, so we're good here. Now let's go into this. We'll do the slope mode. Let's grab that node and let's just set the slope from here to here. 4.6. That is rather high. But we're not going to do anything about it. Actually, yes, we will. We'll just lower these two. Oh, come on. Let's get to move it here. And then we'll just redo that whole thing. There we go. 2.6. Fantastic. That is a great little spread. 2.7. All right. I'll stop fiddling around with these. And because again, this isn't a highway episode, Steven. Holy cow. And let's just smoothify everything. Make it seem a bit worn. It's seen some winters. All right, so we have this running right into here. So a commissioned train will be able to come into station here. And let's connect it up. So we're coming in at a bit of an angle here. I think we'll want to start a bit farther back, about here. I always like to turn bending off when dealing with trains. You don't have to, but it's a good tip. It makes everything a lot easier, in my opinion. So we'll connect up like that. And then every single time you have a Y intersection with trains, just come in and make sure that the rails actually do connect. As you can see, they do. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go on node controller and just click it, slope, flat, and there you go. That's a realistic looking train exchange. Boom, we got one in. And now let's get another. So we are going to, I was actually thinking about getting like a cargo station as well with this, but I just don't think the airport layout really worked out with it, because otherwise it'd have to be like in the middle here. I'm not a fan of that, but I also wouldn't mind getting just the basic one right beside it. So let's see if we can make that work. So let's just try and line this up. Okay, we gotta go a bit farther down. Fantastic, okay. Just enough so that two planes can take off and land simultaneously if they need to, even though that would probably never happen. Wow, we are losing money fast, aren't we? Airport builds sure are expensive, and that is why we need to look at also getting some unique factories in ASAP. And maybe while we're doing this, we can just say, hey, residents of Batherston, we just build you an airport. Let's actually not raise taxes on people. We'll raise taxes on goods because we are saying, hey, look at this. Okay. Now let's take our roads. Where are they? Are they in here? No, I thought they were in this section. Okay, I'll just select them. Whoa, sorry about that. Select it right here. The heck? Was I not allowed to have that last time? I'm pretty sure they were in here last time, weren't they? Oh, am I not clicking roads? No, airplane path, which is somewhere. We do have one in the city. Okay, anyways, we'll leave that in place. I'll figure out what the issue was another time. Alrighty, so now we need to figure out how we're going to get actual trucks out this way. Because these trucks can't get too close to here, can they? Yeah, they can't. So what we're going to do is we're going to select buildings. We're going to select both of these. And we're just going to click this over. Okay, undo. You seeing this? What the heck? The heck, move it. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just pause the game. There we go. Well, I don't like the look of this. Oh my gosh. I'm messing everything up now. I'm all thrown off. I'm throwing off my game. Alright, so we got that in place. Let's just... Hopefully we get a refund for some of this stuff. That was literally a disaster. Alrighty, well, looks like we'll just have to kind of wing it from here. This out, and then I need to figure out the distance on this thing now again. That's pretty good. Alrighty, and you know, I kind of think we should just flipped it around anyways, because how on earth is cargo supposed to get there? You know, so maybe that was actually just a blessing in disguise anyways. Oh yeah, but we're talking about how our plane's able to avoid that? Yeah, I think they can. Okay, so we'll just get a road through here. And I'm just going to grab the rail here. We're just going to scooch it over. Ah. This has been a bit of a disaster this episode. I apologize for that. Let's just snag this back in. And I won't spend too much time on this, I promise. Because your time is valuable. I don't want you just to watch me fiddle around with Move It, so Just gonna make sure that everything works, and then we'll get back at it. Okay, so I'll fix this. This is the George Street thing all over again. Okay, almost done. There we go. It's fine. All right, a bit of a detour there, and we're back. So maybe we just run with one cargo hub, because if we get a second, then we're going to be really starting to stretch some things. And I mean, that's probably fine. We have tons of rail cargo through here anyways. Okay, let's see if that can actually connect up, because it should have road access. There we go. Alrighty, so how is this going to really connect up? Well, this is going to be a highway exit. It's going to swing around, and this is going to be basically just for trucks. However, it's not going to be just for trucks, because we're going to split it about halfway. So I'm saying we're going to go with a bit of a wide roundabout. And you know what? We don't need to use the these ones. So we'll come right off into a 4-lane road, and I'm going to go as fast as I can, because we spent way too much time, way too much of your time just, you know, fiddling around with that stuff, and I apologize. So let's try and just hit this at a 90 degree, and then we'll follow that right in to about here. Alrighty, and let's grab this. Connect in, and we're just going to fiddle around. Now, I know there are plenty of ways to get kind of highways to turn into roads, but this is my favorite. Oh, this is 3 lanes, eh? I don't think we need 3 lanes. It didn't need to be sound barriers, that's fine. And then we'll go into node controller. Perfect. Even square the node off to make it even bigger. Okay, again, I'm not worrying too much about the look of these roads. These roads are just to get the job done. So, the system roads, however, I think are a bit more important. So we are into here now. This whole highway will need to be upgraded, but you know the drill. It doesn't have to be done right now, so we will not do it right now. There we go. Just, you know, maybe help the trucks out a little bit. We'll back this one up, make it a bit of a bigger interchange. Okay, so we are going to get some factories out over here in the future, but let's get a bit of a roundabout going right about here. How about, so let's connect out 10 units, 10 units, roundabout builder, perfect. And we'll go with the 3-lane road, no parking. Pretty much the rule of thumb with roundabouts is you want one extra lane on the roundabout than your biggest road coming in to the roundabout does. So you have 2 lanes, so 3 lanes should be good enough. Let's actually upgrade one road. We'll upgrade this one. Let's upgrade that one. Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea anyways. We might just have to redo these really quickly. And this, just to make sure everything ended up being okay. All right, so we need to then extend this out. And we're gonna have a turn off in case someone doesn't actually want to go into the cargo hub. Right about here, we'll have them turn this way or something in the future. Like, I know there's a cool thing people like doing is watching airplanes, so we'll try to build something where people can do that. Whoa, there is a big tax issue happening over here. I think it's because I raised taxes on offices. So let's lower those taxes back down. And it looks like everyone's happy again. Okay. I don't think I've ever really seen that before. Alrighty, so now we need to go through a security checkpoint. And the best way to do that in the vanilla game is through toll booths. So we are going to... gosh, I really hate how these things line up. Add in a toll booth. We're going to make it a bit bigger than expected. And I think what we'll do is we'll actually downgrade this larger road. Actually, forgot to put this on for you too. There we go. And we will have this turn right off. Let's see. I wouldn't mind this being a one-way for the sake of the game. So what we'll do instead is I'll just grab, let's say just this road, bring this out in a straight line, just like that. And what I'll do is I will now connect up. On a pretty straight angle like that. Nice. And we are going to get a bit of a one-way system, but it's not going to start right away. So if I'm not mistaken, the spawn point is right here, eh? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll throw this a bit over, we'll throw it in. Okay, so we will make it a bit unique, I guess. Because what we'll do is we'll make them all turn out this way, and it's not the end of the world if they decide to, if we decide to just leave it. But I think what we'll do is we'll get a bit of an off-road out this way for some warehousing in the future, and we'll make this a one-way coming this way. And I think what we'll do is we'll just extend it right out to here. But this means that all cars will have to turn left at some point, so if we just instead do this, all cars will then be rolling right through, going straight. Yeah, and then, yeah, that's probably a better option, and then all cars can just turn here if they need to get out of this area. Yeah, so that's probably a better option. Alrighty, and then we'll need them to turn around back again, right? So let's just grab our basic industrial road. We'll choose an arbitrary distance at the moment. It really means nothing, this distance. This is just for us to finish off the airport, to get it working, you know. One thing that would really help to get it working is if we had water. So let's get some water going. This would probably get its water from the airport this way. So we'll do that. Wonderful. All right, now we have plenty of things to add in still. So we got the cargo plane rail hub. Now there's plentiful things that we can add in here as well. But what we've been talking about is getting some services in, right? So we need some other airport services in here as well. So I'm thinking all airport services come in the back roads, they come out this way, they hop in the left lane here, and they go left. So we will upgrade this, and let's get some services down. So I think we'll try to keep most of the services off in here so that there's a bit of an open space for all the planes to land and whatnot. Okay, so let's just extend this a bit farther. let's try to make like a maximum extent of area we have to work with. I think that's probably good. Yep. All right, so let's get our first service building in here. So I know we have used this already, but why don't we actually pick it up and move it instead? So we're gonna follow the 401 down through here. We're gonna take a hop, skip, and a jump across these rail lines. We're gonna zoom down into here, and we're gonna grab our blimp depot. Go back all the way over to the airport, and we'll actually get it right here in the middle because it'll probably need a bit of extra space. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game because now we need to draw in our blimp route. Okay, so let's get it going this way. We'll get it to come around and out this way. And into our blimp line. Okay, so that's the first air service that we can throw out this way. And now let's get our next one, which is the helicopter depot. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the helicopter depot to come out about over here. Yeah, right in the middle. It's perfect. And now let's just really briefly hook them up. Oh, here are the roads. Helicopter pathway. It's probably not ideal, is it? Okay, and how about instead what we'll do is we'll just delete all this and we'll grab our helicopter path and we'll bring it out this way, and then what we'll do is we'll just connect up our depot like this. Alrighty, so those are the first ones. And the reason why we're kind of putting off a bit of like a separation here is for the blimp to kind of maneuver. And okay, so now we have these roads now, which I didn't know why we didn't have them before. Okay, just in case a plane needs to land this way, they can now come into here, you know? And I think we'll just get this one to extend farther. No, technically we could probably bring it all the way out to here, and it won't be weird. Because it is a cargo plane. So it would need like an extra long runway, right? And we could even get extra taxiing as well. Or if I can just move this up a bit. Probably should have done that before. Okay, now let's try and connect up. Yeah, it's close enough. We'll taxi that way. And we'll also be able to taxi through here. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't like connecting over there, so it's fine. But I just want to really just get some extra roads through here. I think it's probably fine anyways. Okay, so let's see if there's any other ones that we really need to get, because the hot air balloons I don't think we're gonna really use. We don't really need the helicopter depot. These things are in different places. We don't need them out this way. Now we need to get our actual services in. Oh wait, no, sorry. There's actual medical helicopters and stuff too. So we'll get this out to about here. And let's get all of our helicopters So we got the medical helicopter depot. I'll go here. Let's get the fire helicopters. And the police helicopters. Okay, I'm actually going to change up a couple things. We're just going to stretch this out a little bit, and then we're going to move this one right into here. Never mind. So she bring it in a bit closer then. Yeah, there we go. So we got all the flying services that we need. So they're all kind of combined together. And let's get them something to kind of add a bit of flair to the area. And that is the weather station. It kind of looks like maybe like it's like a transponder for the, although it's pretty high up, it probably shouldn't be this close, should it? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be all cargo stuff. There's gonna be nothing here because planes are gonna fly right through. So we still need to find a location for these services then. This is a bit too close now. Okay, so how about, because we're gonna need some like radio towers and stuff too. If we get them right in the middle of here, the helicopters drive this way. So we might need to just change up a couple things then. So yeah, I think so. I think we'll have to. So I'll bring this out here and I'll move this one beside the normal helicopter depot. And that'll be the end of that. And I guess we don't really need these here. Okay, and that means we can push this one over onto this side. Actually, wow, we're blowing through our cash. We'll scooch this one over here like that. There we go. And then I think this layout will work. It boggles my mind that there's trees on these helicopter assets. Anyways, let's then grab this. We'll bring this down and let's get a couple office buildings out this way. So we're gonna kind of add this flare out this way by doing a couple things. That's not where it is. We're gonna use the road maintenance depot, and what we'll do is we'll grab, say, just a basic road, bring it out right here, and we'll say that this is like an office building. I love using this building as like any kind of build you're doing, airport, port, you know, anything like that. I love using it as kind of like, this is their office, because it's a cool looking building. Okay, and then now let's get a zoned office building right here, and we'll let that come in. We'll be a bit picky with it. And then there's a couple things in the disasters DLC I want to add in. So there's the weather thing, there we go, and then we're gonna add the radio tower. So this is too close, so I think if we're gonna add it in, it has to be right about here. No, that's still way too close. Because even if we were to put it in the middle, like it's still getting pretty close. So maybe it has to be in front of all the airport, in front of all the infrastructure then. Maybe we put it out this way. Is that still too close? Yeah, it's right in the flight path. So if anything, it'd have to be in the middle. It's too close, so it'd have to be way out there. So maybe they don't have one out over here. Perhaps their radio relay station is situated a bit farther out, say over this way. There we go. Now it's nowhere near. And it can like flash, it has those flashing lights on the top, and now they know where it is and they can land through it. It's nowhere near a flight path. Well, you know what I mean? Okay, so we'll wait for that zoned office building. Now let's get a couple other services. So this will be the airport taxis. Let's see, so we'll run them off of this one. We'll get that there. We already have these bus hubs, so we won't worry about that. This bad boy is going to get an intake of mail, so we'll have to make sure that it receives what it needs. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually make it a one-way. These cause a ton of traffic. So we'll get this in here, and it'll kind of go with the warehouse 5 that we're going for, but I want to place it down now. Let's see, what else is there that we need to place in here that might look good? I mean, the bus hubs are pretty cool, but perhaps we get a police station as well. I mean, we have the police helicopter depot, so maybe that acts as the police station, but maybe we just get their actual headquarters beside them. I'll kind of move it in. So I know the fence is there, but it looks a bit silly from the back, but the front, I guess that works. Might as well just get the water going then, right? Don't keep these people waiting. Alrighty, that works with me. And now we need to figure out a way. I need to back this up. To get these services. Oh, there's other services too that we need out this way. Holy cow, Steven, you're forgetting a ton of stuff today. Alright, so we have the medical helicopter depot out this way. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the hospital's clinic, or the hospital's clinic, the emergency clinic out this way. It'd probably be a bit bigger than that, but yeah. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. Place this one down. And we need a firehouse as well, so we'll get the basic one. This probably wouldn't hold enough, but neither would any of them really, so we'll place this down right in here. Alrighty, and then we're just gonna grab this. This is gonna be a longer episode apparently because I want to finish the build. Okay, so I was hoping that was gonna blend in a bit better. So we'll do that. So all these trucks can flow right out into the airport if there's an emergency. And what else do we need to add in? I was just thinking about something. I wanted to look through the disasters thing because I think there's one more item I wanted to add in. The deep space radar could be cool out this way. But, I mean, that's where we're kind of going with this small vibe. That is a perfect building. We'll keep that one. We'll get a couple more out this way as well. Okay, and we needed a garbage as well, of course. So we'll get garbage processing. Move the taxis right to there. Okay, let's delete most of this. And let's connect up right to here. I hope that node got deleted. It did, nice. And then we can focus on just kind of filling this up with some some buildings and whatnot. Now, before I forget... Oh, darn. I forgot. Not the clown office. Okay, there was maybe one more thing we needed to add in. Let's see, look at all these post trucks. That's fantastic. It's doing all this without running water and flushing toilets. Oh, darn, I forget what I needed to add in. Wasn't anything out here. Industries we're going to save for another episode, but we really do need to get that going. It could have its own power station. I mean, that could be interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God I remembered. We need to get oil tanks, of course. So the planes need to fuel up, right? So what we'll do is we'll get... so I think they'd probably have the gas a bit farther, right? So the trucks would probably have the gas out this way, and then the trucks would run down the taxiway with the gas and fill it up, right? So yeah, that makes sense. So let's... I don't know that. I don't work at an airport. I just assume that is kind of how it goes. So we'll get some of that and some of this right in here. Change it up, maybe it's a different type of fuel. And we'll set it on empty because I don't actually want them coming in here. And that reminds me, there's always good assets to add in the Industries DLC. Like the crude oil storage cavern. It's a cool one. Let's just throw it on this side actually. And let's pave in this whole section. Okay, we won't worry too much about that. So let's see, we have the clown thing again. We don't want that. This one is great. This one's the same building, so we'll have to delete it. Let's work on some more of those offices though. See if that'll help. Okay, and maybe let's get another nice big one. And we'll get an industry building right here. Okay, let's take a quick peek through the Industries DLC. These ones look like hangars for Pete's sake. I mean, they're so cool to have. It's just, they're really tricky because you can't really place them anywhere too close. And if you get them out this way, I mean, that could work. I wonder if it's going to get mad at me if I just build a road and then place down 2 of these. No, it's not mad at me yet. Just needs water, right? Okay, so hopefully that works for the luck of it. Get some extended hangers down this way, and we'll make sure that we set them to empty. And we could also get a nice little look of a hanger out over this way. So this is going to be a bit more of a longer episode because I want to finish the build. Sorry about that. Oh, why do I keep clicking that one? this down like so. Fantastic. Make sure it's set to empty as well to limit any potential issues. Nice, is looking good so far. And I think we can probably get a couple more in here too. I mean, come on, these things look so much like hangars, right? Maybe for smaller planes. Alrighty, so we got that in place. And once we finish this, I think we'll just kind of end the airport build from here. So then we have it functioning, and then I'll wait until after episode 100. I am giving, like, putting a lot of fuel on the fire, like, oh, I wait till episode 100, but I don't know. It's a pretty cool build, and I'm excited to have that. Not an industry area, so this needs to be in an industry area. Okay, so this is ore, right? It's a neat little trick to do. And it works. Okay, so we're here. I'll plop this down. It looks like it's maintenance vehicles, right? So throw them in here. And also throw them. Oh, they are in after the checkpoint, right? So I mean that works. There's also some cool barracks as well, which you could do. You could throw these in here. Not an industry area. I really like these barracks above most of the other ones. There's also this. Okay, this is actually a really cool aspect to this build that I'm going to add in. So in the winter, the roads in Canada get really icy, obviously, right? So you need some sand. So that's what these are going to be. We're going to set them on empty, but if we do see them filled up, then that's going to be funny, and we'll know what it is, what the joke is in reference to. Okay, so we got that happening. We got some sand. And there's a couple more things. There's also this ore industry storage. I don't think there's anything in the farm. The farm maintenance building is pretty cool, but it also needs its industry area, so I think we'll have to kind of stick with one. The forestry one is massive, and I love it, but I think we'll stick with the ore industry zone. So we'll have that over here, and we'll have it over here as well. So let's then go back into industries. Holy cow, Steven. And we'll go down over here. Oh, nice. We have the ore industry storage as well. This is a cool building. Cool warehouse vibes. And same with this one. This is another cool. That also looks like it would be holding the sand for future development or future use. All right, so let's get 2 of these, and these will be the barracks for, say, you're on a long flight as a cargo ship or a cargo plane flyer. You can come into here, and they got nice little motels. And we'll get, wow, we're almost at 90,000. We'll get some parking along in here too. Because we don't really have parking. I don't like this building. This building's way too tall. Same with that one. This is probably as tall as we can get. And it's too tall. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, so that kind of ends today's video because we are hitting our limit. I'll add another power building in soon. Let's just kind of connect the roads together. Oh, I guess we can't really. So we'll just cut that off right there. Yeah, I mean, it's all going to work out. It looks pretty cool. And, you know, as we add in more detail as well, it will look even nicer, right? So, there we go. I hate how there's trees, man. It blows my mind that helicopter depots have trees. I've been complaining about the assets the last couple days. Alright, so I don't know, I won't worry about that. Alrighty, so I think we'll just leave it here and have a wonderful day. And we won't come back to this until after maybe, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing next episode. I haven't decided yet, but looking forward to it. I hope you liked this build, everyone. And let's just get rid of this road for the thumbnail. I hope you like the build, everyone, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.